Now, you know that every ecosystem, it has a, you can say, like a web, or you can say everything is depending on the something. They are interlinked with each other, so they need each other. So you cannot find that something can live without any other thing in ecosystem. They need it, so they are interlinked with each other. You can join them with the help of food chain, and you can sometime also food web. We'll see in detail also the difference between food chain and the food web. Now let's say we discuss a food chain. In the food chain, say, see here, the grass, it is a producer, okay, but it cannot grow without sun. So here you can find that for the photosynthesis, grass produce the food or for itself and for other. So the grasshopper is taking the food from here, the frog is eating the grasshopper, then you have the snake, then you have the hawk or the eagle or the falcon, they are eating this one. So now this chain is known as food chain, and a food chain will tell you about producers, primary consumers, secondary consumers, tertiary consumers. Okay, this can be a tertiary consumer also. So here we will see. So you can write the food chain in different methods. You can write them in a straight way like this, and you can also write them in this circular form. You can see here. It's producers, primary consumers, secondary, tertiary, then you have the final consumer. Okay, if you want to use, if you want that after this only you have falcon, so you can use word final consumer, and after that they are die and they will decompose, and then again the go to the soil and it can go to the grass. So this is also a food chain. So here they just described only one item, one producer, one consumer, then other consumer, then other consumer. So that's known as food chain. Now food web. If you talk about food web is made of many food chains. In a food web, you will find that different food chains are connected with each other, and you will find that at the same time this is food for different things, different birds, different organisms. We'll see them in detail now. Let's see. Okay, now let's say we'll start from here, the plant. This is the basic, as we said, that they are producers. This plant is eaten by rabbit, also by the mouse, and also by the grasshopper. Got it? Now this grasshopper is also eaten by the frog. Now this rabbit, if you come to the rabbit, it will eaten by the fox as well as the vulture or the eagle or any other organism. So here these are different food chains are interconnected with each other. So this is known as food web. From here, if you want to make a food chain, you can make a food chain. How you can make? For example, if you want to make a food chain, I can make like this. Okay, first of all, I will write plant. Then I go by this way. Okay, then plant, I will make rabbit. Then I go by this way. Then I can make vulture. Or I can make another plant. Then I can make again rabbit. Now I'm going by this way. And the third one is what? Fox. Here I can make another. For example, here I will start with plants. Then I'm going by this way now. I have grasshopper. Then I'm going by this way. Then I have frog. So like this you can make, or then after frog you can make it snake, and snake you can again make it that vulture, like this. So here you can make the food chain from the food web. A lot of food chains you can make. So actually what I want to say, that food web is a combination of food chains, lot of food chains. I hope it's clear. So there's one more food web you can see here, that again starting from the producers, then it's going to the wild beasts, then zebras, you have baboon, and you have the deer or the gazelle, then you will go to the leopard, like this. All you can see interlinked with each other. So that is also known as the food web. So here you will see one thing, that is primary producers, then you have consumers, then you have another consumer, secondary consumer. So all these things, producers, primary consumer, secondary consumer, tertiary consumer, they are known as trophic level. So here how many levels you have? 1, 2, 3. This will come here in detail also down. See here. What is a trophic level means? A feeding level within a food chain or a food web. And how many levels here we can say? 1, 2, 3.